The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the latest developments of the show will focus on Finn's unusual signs, making fans wonder, is he falling into a serious disorder, even facing the risk of having to undergo psychiatric treatment? Below is the most detailed, dramatic, and in-depth analysis of what is happening to Finn, the connection between him and Luna, and Steffy and Taylor's surprised reactions when the truth is revealed. Previously, Finn had cut off his relationship with Sheila, who was revealed to be his biological mother. This event left Finn with countless traumas. However, with Luna appearing and Finn discovering that he is her biological father, all the psychological burdens once again fall on his shoulders. Not only is it a shock about his bloodline, Finn also has to face the guilt of letting Luna grow up without a father figure. The painful memories of Sheila's betrayal, combined with the current pressure, have left Finn's mind in turmoil. He begins to doubt himself, confused about his past and future decisions. Instead of choosing to not look at each other, like he did with Sheila, Finn is determined to make it up to Luna. He wants to give his daughter a life full of love, hoping that she will no longer feel lost. But this fatherly love is gradually pushing Finn into a spiral of stress with no way out. To cope with the stress, Finn starts taking sedatives. The problem is that this is a type of drug that can cause hallucinations or drive the user crazy if abused. He thought that just a few doses of the drug a day would help him sleep well, calm down so he can calmly handle everything. However, there are many signs that Finn has overdosed. Just to get through a peaceful night, Finn has to take a high dose. Gradually, his level of use exceeded the allowable limit. He also began to hide his drug use, even avoiding Steffy whenever she cared and asked about him. Finn sometimes mumbled and had conversations with someone that no one else could hear. The climax was when Steffy caught Finn banging his head against the wall, a behavior she had never seen in him. This was a serious abnormality, showing that not only Finn's spirit, but also his body was in danger. The relationship with Luna made Finn both thirsty for compensation and tormented with guilt. This became a trigger for negative emotions. Steffy, as a wife, was also extremely worried because she understood that Finn, who was mentally strong, had now become a complete stranger in their own home. Steffy had always trusted and loved Finn. However, seeing him laughing and hurting himself was the last straw that made her fall into crisis. Steffy had been through many storms before, but she had never faced the risk of her husband having a mental disorder. The feeling of helplessness when she could not help Finn get back on his feet made her even more painful. She tried to talk to and comfort Finn, hoping he would open up about his current pressures. But Finn avoided her, even losing his mind, to have a normal conversation. With all the evidence Steffy observed, she believed that this was not just a temporary crisis. Steffy decided to contact Taylor, who specializes in psychology, to intervene and assess Finn's condition. Steffy understood that if she did not act immediately, Finn could fall into a more dangerous situation, even causing harm to himself and those around him. Taylor is an experienced psychologist. She has a deep understanding of treatment methods as well as the ability to quickly assess the situation. However, treating Finn, who is both a son-in-law and a complicated case involving family pressure, is not simple. Taylor will base on Finn's manifestations such as hallucinations, self-harming behavior, and dependence on sedatives to come up with a temporary treatment plan. She also has to consider many factors, such as a history of mental illness, if any, family circumstances, drug abuse, etc. If Finn is truly out of control or at risk of affecting his life, Taylor may recommend that he be admitted to a psychiatric hospital for inpatient treatment. This is a strong measure, but may be the only solution if Finn does not voluntarily cooperate or the signs of illness are too severe. Besides Finn, Taylor also needs to help Steffy stay mentally strong to take care of her family and children. Steffy could be in a state of anxiety, fear, and even self-blame if she lets this go on too long without stopping it. In the face of the worst-case scenario, Fans of the show are wondering, will Finn be forced to go to inpatient treatment? The plot reveals many possibilities. A doctor like Taylor would not hesitate to use drastic measures if he saw that Finn was no longer able to control his behavior. Given his current condition, Steffy would be the first to sign the papers to admit Finn to a hospital if Taylor insisted that it was the best course of action. Finn and his family's safety would be paramount. Is Finn still capable of getting sober? If Finn admits to abusing drugs early on and is willing to cooperate with Taylor, he could potentially be treated at home or gradually recover through psychotherapy. However, this would require Finn to be disciplined and consistent, and closely monitored to avoid relapse. The prospect of a mental hospital may sound scary, but in the current context, it may be Finn's best chance of recovery. Even though they are married, Steffy still needs professional intervention because what she wants is not only a healthy husband, but also a father who is sober enough to care for the family and possibly Luna. No one wants their husband to end up in a bad situation, but if Steffy is determined and clear-headed, she will cooperate with Taylor effectively. Luna, on the other hand, may also feel guilty knowing that her presence pushed Finn to this brink. However, Luna really needs her father to make up for the past injuries. That is also the motivation for Finn to want to recover quickly. In difficult times, this small family can become more united once Finn overcomes the dark period. If Steffy and Luna truly support Finn, they will most likely become a more stable home after the storm. The tense episodes surrounding Finn, Steffy, and Luna show that the bold and the beautiful is heading in an unexpectedly dramatic direction. The question, is Finn mentally ill, cannot be answered in a moment. It all depends on whether he realizes his condition and makes an effort to treat it with Steffy and Taylor. Fans have every right to be worried, but also to expect a miracle when Finn overcomes the storm. After all, love and family responsibility are sometimes the strongest medicine that can help a person escape from psychological darkness. Let's wait and see what decisions Steffy will make and whether Finn has enough time to pull back from the brink, avoiding being hospitalized in a mental hospital before things become irreparable. With this new series of developments, the bold and the beautiful is proving that anything is possible. Each next episode promises more emotions, making the audience unable to take their eyes off, while also eagerly following Finn's journey and how Steffy fights to keep her family together.